Okay. Let's just make sure this is decent and that you can hear me. Because I don't know how anyone else feels, but I love when everyone just like has a mountain of clothes on the bed. I am excited for this. I have been feeling overwhelmed, and I thought I really just, I can't even get my words out right now. I've been feeling overwhelmed by literally everything, but especially the clutter in my home. So, the clutter in my home I can control. And I think the easiest thing to start with would be my clothes. I don't know, I just thought it would. So, I have all of my pants up here. I'm sorry you can't really see. I'll get a better view of them for you in a second. And then I have sweaters up here. And then my side of the closet starts right here, after Zachary's ties, which can't really see. But it starts here and it goes all the way back, like back here. This, can you see my hand? It goes all the way back. And it's all just shoved back there. And this is half. So Zachary's half starts here and then it spans the rest of the wall. And so it fits, I guess, but not well. It's very crammed. I hate putting laundry away because it's already stuffed in here. And then it just makes everything so difficult. I've already started piling some stuff on the bed, and I already have a donation pile going down here, right here. That's my donation pile. And then I also have some drawers to empty, kind of where you're sitting, actually. It's going to be a process. I really don't have a game plan. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't need this much. Like, what if someone else likes something and wears it way more, but it's wasting away in my closet, not being used? That kind of makes me sad, actually. But I'm excited for the end result, which I hope is going to be a major difference. I did forget to mention, not all of the things leaving my closet are things that I will be getting rid of. I bought a box of these. I might remove some things from the closet to put in a little vacuum bag, to see if they fit me once I've lost the weight that I'm wanting to lose. I have a health goal in mind, and I'm not going to force myself below that goal to get back into an article of clothing. So if I hold on to a dress or a sweater or whatever, but it's still too small at the end of my weight loss, then I'll just get rid of it. You know what? I've got a lot of categories. Let's focus on one category at a time, one large category at a time. First, we will go through, let's bulk together like all the home clothes, like PJs, the leggings, the sweatshirts, all comfy home clothes. Let's go through those first. I'm pretty sure I got everything because I'm gonna put like sweaters and cardigans and all of that in their own category. I feel that it doesn't look as big on camera, which is crazy because this is a lot of clothes. This is so... Who needs this? I don't. I know I don't. Let me show you this. You need to see this. This is a lot. Don't mind my broom over there. My cords. But this is a lot. Let me just go through it real quick and see if I can just make some quick decisions before I even separate it out. I love this sweater. It's so soft. But I have, okay, let me make a pile of all the soft sweaters that I'm gonna want to keep. These are the sweaters that I wear when I'm inside. My cozy house sweaters, if you will. This one, I like to think I'm not sentimental towards clothes. However, this was my mom's. And she gave it to me before I moved out of state with my husband. I'm not gonna get rid of it. It's like one of the few things I'm actually sentimental about. It's very cozy. It does have a hole right here above the pocket. Which maybe if I picked up a new skill I could fix. But it's cozy. See, soft sweaters. I have a problem. I don't need them. But I don't have one like this. This is the only one like this. I hear the justification, but I am going to keep it. Oh, here's our first visitor. This is Jax. Jax! Him and Harley are chasing each other. Be nice to your sister. And then there's this one. But it's so cozy and soft. Okay, look. I'm gonna keep it. Let me just put it on. This is fantastic. Hi, Jax. Jax. You're so cute. You're so cute. Are you going to help? You're going to help? You're going to help? He's gonna help. For now, he's agreeing with my decision to get rid of those three. That's how I'm interpreting that. Okay. Oh, I also have these. They are my Marie pajama pants. They're from Box Lunch. Look at all the different Marie. There's some of Marie and Duchess. Because I'm a crazy cat lady. It's who I am. I've leaned into it at this point. Oh goodness, what do I really need to keep? That is still a lot of clothes. I wanted to actually show you guys the bumblebees. The little bees. I love them. They're so cute. It's from White House Black Market. It's a pretty yellow sweater with the little bees. I love it. I thought that was so cool. Is it working now? I hope it's working. Because I would really love to finish this. It's been several days. I got sick. I still don't sound the best. But I feel a little better. And I want to knock this out, so let's go. I have mostly jackets and coats back here. And then we move on to the dresses. I got some skirts. These are kind of nicer blouses. And then flannels and all the rest of my tops down to like basically right here. I think what I'd like to do is just start from the front and work my way towards the back so that I actually can like pull this stuff out, because right now it is wedged in there really well. So let's start up here and just work our way back. That's too many. It's too many. Welcome to my mountain. I don't even know where to sit. I was gonna sit back here. Like, let me see if I can. There we go. There we go. I'll make room. It's fine. But I think it would be better if I just kind of time lapse this, because this is so much. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna get through it. I forgot to say one thing. I am going to have like a maybe pile of things that I want to see how it fits and how it looks before I determine its fate. So, like this green long sleeve, I thrifted it. I was not able to try it on in the store, and now I've washed it. So, I want to try this on. I want to see how it looks. If I don't like it, then I'll get rid of it. But like for now, this is a maybe because I don't know how it looks. I feel like I'm already keeping too much. So I'm laying. This is my keep pile so far. These 3 are actually shirts that need to go elsewhere that shouldn't be hung up in the closet, like a couple undershirts and a pajama shirt. These are my maybes. And thus far, I have gotten rid of 1 shirt. Now, that would be okay. It would be okay. But the reason I'm doing this is to significantly reduce the amount of clutter in my home, specifically my closet. That's the first area we're tackling, and I am just not doing very well right now. I've gotten rid of 1 thing. Let me just count how many I'm keeping so far. I'm going to include these in the count because even though they shouldn't have been in the closet, I'm still keeping them. So far, I am keeping 25 items, and I am getting rid of 1. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4. And I have 5 items in my maybes, which means I'm potentially keeping them depending on how well they fit. I just feel like that's not good enough. And at this rate, I'm not going to have the desired impact on my closet that I want to have. I don't want to put all of this back in the closet. That's not what I want out of all of this. I did not dump all of this on my bed and make a clothing mountain just to put everything back in the closet. I'm not doing that. This I wore it to the Texas Formula One race that my husband and I went to this last October. Super fun. So I'm gonna keep that. That was our anniversary trip. I forgot actually. Currently this is too small, so I'm gonna put this in that storage bag. Same thing with this. This is a beautiful shirt that is just unfortunately slightly too small for me in the bust and waist, but it's very close to fitting just fine. So I'm gonna also put this one in that storage bag as well as this. It's a very pretty, like, ivory top, but just slightly too small. This is the other shirt that I bought specifically for our Formula One trip that we took last October. It is a Fernando Alonso. I love the shirt. This is one of the celebrations that he did. And it's my favorite celebration that he's done. And anyway, I'm definitely keeping this as well. I may change my mind on some of these because there is a lot here. But I'm going to go ahead and work on getting the things that I want to keep hung back up so that we can move on to the section next. I got rid of just over 20 hangers. I think it was like 28 or 29 things came out of here. And then I will show you our maybe pile and the donation pile in just a second. Oh, look. So I have all of my flannels. I've got a little sweater here. And then we have bodysuits and long sleeves. And then we go over to short sleeves, and I have like 2 tank tops up here that I decided to keep. Now we're going to go through, I'm going to shove these over actually so that we can reach them better. These are the skirts. I have these little hangers that I got off of Amazon. They have multiple skirts on each hanger. We're just going to see where this takes us. And then I am going to be keeping the rest of these. So I'll get these hung back up. Here to here, these are all dresses. I know some of these I am not going to wear. And for a little bit, I thought eventually I would, because obviously I liked them when I bought them. I still like them. It's just not something that I'm going to wear. Dresses, I don't want to dump all of these on the bed. I would rather just have them hung up. That way I can show you guys what they look like while we're going through them. Is like a formal dress. And I found it at a thrift store that does not have dressing rooms. I have no idea what it looks like on. I don't know if it even fits. But it is the most beautiful green satin color. I had to pick it up. I love these colors, the blue and the pink. Those are my favorite colors. But I've had these for like 2 years and they don't fit. It's heartbreaking. So I'm finally going to take these out of the closet and I'm going to put them in the storage bag because I know they're still not going to fit. I'm not going to make myself cry right now by trying them on. We're just going to put them in that little bag over there and we're going to address it when I'm not so emotionally fragile. I love this dress. It's so pretty. So this one was a hand-me-down. I've only tried it on once, and apparently because the tags are still on it, I have not worn it since I tried it on. So I'm gonna try it on again. If I like how it fits, I'll keep it. If not, I'll donate it. Can you see my hand? Like, I'm not gonna wear that. This is a Calvin Klein dress. I actually had this in a size 4 years ago, like as a very young person. Yeah, in a size 4, which I am not, nor am I trying to be. So I bought it in a size 14. So right now it fits. It's actually just a little teeny tiny bit big, which is great. But yeah, I got the size 14 to replace the size 4 that I got rid of because I don't think I'm ever going to be a size 4 again, and honestly, that's okay. Red is not my favorite color, even though I did dye my hair red, but red is my husband's favorite color, so I will always keep some red in here. This is a really pretty blue dress. I love the color. Here's the thing, my husband won't lose me in this. To me, that's bright. I don't wear neons. I just don't. That's neon to me. Okay. Wait, that was all the dresses. We did it. Okay. Okay, dresses are hung back up. This little cutie is Ahsoka. She was named after a Star Wars Jedi. Her nickname is Snips. She's beautiful. She was just consoling me because this beautiful black coat that was in my closet. Okay, she's done. We're gonna come back up. This beautiful black coat that has been in my closet has been torn to shreds by my cats. They've clawed up and down the back of this coat. I couldn't fit it anyway, but it was a beautiful coat that I was looking forward to wearing again. That's unfortunate, but I do have this coat, White House Black Market. I'm definitely keeping this coat. My jerseys will all be kept. Denver Broncos, Peyton Manning, with my maiden name on the back, actually. This was a gift from my husband, who was my boyfriend at the time. And he got me a custom jersey because Peyton Manning was and is my favorite player. I will die with it. So there's that. We're down to the last few things. Just pull from the back. I love this little sweater. I think it's perfect for little summer dresses, just to have something over your shoulders. I'm keeping this. It's just a little smaller than I would like it to be, so I'm gonna put it in the bag and then come back to it later. This I'm kind of on the fence about because it is a 3XL. It's definitely too big for me, but I still wear it like over my dresses and stuff. So I think I'm going to keep it for now, and then if I find one that maybe fits me a little better, I'll just swap it with that. So final count, we are getting rid of 50 items from my closet that will be either sold or donated. I did not count the amount of clothing items going into the bag that's currently too small for me. I did already go through the maybes. Those have been accounted for. It would have been 51 items, but I decided to keep this black coat that my cats destroyed the backside of and is also kind of covered in their fur. Because what I think I can do is just chop the coat. That sounds horrible, I know, but I'm going to take it to someone to have it done professionally. I would like them to just alter it to be more of a coat that ends here. And we'll just take off the length that has been clawed up by my cats. That way I can keep the nice coat and we can keep using it. This looks so much better. I'm really happy with what we got done. And thank you so much for sticking around. I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time.